We're going to take a look at the fancy Corolla today. I'll include a link to the Toyota Murray's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this Corolla. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. This week's giveaway highlight is a supercharged Silverado High Country and a Corvette Z06. If you're interested, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment to get 4x bonus entries on any donation $25 or more. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder paired to a CVT. Fuel economy is 31 around town, 38 on the highway, with power outputs being 169 horsepower and then 151 pound-feet of torque. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now the blacked out badge there contrasts nicely with the white paint on this particular one. Very sharp looking headlight design on the Corolla. You can see the trim down below is blacked out. Same thing with the grille. That's kind of the theme of the XSE though, is to black out a lot of elements to make it look sportier. The tire and wheel setup is 225 by 40 by 18. You've got metallic gray for the wheel coloration. Blacked out side skirt there, and then you notice elements like the door handles and mirror caps are body painted. For an economy car, surprisingly most of the trim is actually painted, so it looks a lot more premium. Now when it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function. You got the opening for the trunk and then the Toyota logo. Now there's a little popper for the trunk itself. This is a compact, so it's not a crazy spacious trunk, but gets the job done. Spoiler out back, and then you can see the blacked out badging, and I like this here with the taillights. You can see the XSE badge there. And then you've got the dual outlet exhaust tips. That will cap things off for the exterior of the Corolla. Let's check out the interior. Got this nice soft touch with the red stitching. I like the soft touch there, and then you got the cloth inserts in the center. Pretty decent legroom for a compact. We do have some USB ports here in the back, and then the headroom's a little bit more cramped. Keyless entry for up front, and let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You've got some soft touch here at the top of the door panel. Down below, more red stitching too. The front seats have that same design with the cloth and the soft touch, power adjustable, except for the passenger seats manual, I should mention. Soft touch trim all around the steering wheel. You got the kind of darker stitching in the center. Paddle shifters there on the back, the CVT. This has adaptive cruise control with lane centering. It's got controls to center stack, volume and voice command controls to top that off. Full digital gauge cluster. You can actually change what the gauge displays, and it'll show you the different drive modes. Kind of has a fun drive-through animation. Just a backup camera in reverse. The resolution with it's okay, not as good as some other new Toyotas. The infotainment system, it's the newer unit, decent sized screen. It's pretty quick to respond. Got our climate controls, just single zone climate, but it does have automatic climate. There's nice trim right next to that whole section. Phone charging pad, heated seats. You've got your little drive mode select and stability control in front. Shifter here for the CVT. Some cup holders, auto hold and parking brake. Center console has 12 volts and USB. Nice trim on the top. Little controls there to open up the sunroof. 2026 Corolla XSE, 30,712. Let's see how the Corolla performs with that sport-tuned suspension. Why is my camera out? It should be in my backpack. I don't know why that's still sitting out here. Let us set off in the Corolla XSE. I like this new, man, this thing does not turn tight. I like this new infotainment system, I was gonna say. Let's see. There we go. Get some climate going on. Man, I just realized how big that tree, I used to drive under that tree and I'm like, man, it's kind of a big tree, but that's a big tree now that I see it from a distance. It's bigger than everything else around it by a pretty large margin. Wow. Wow. A little bit of lag. Let's pop into sport mode and see if that helps out. It's not terribly slow, but it's also kind of slow, you know? Not slow, but it's slow. Decently quiet. It's just regular windows, by the way, not insulated glass or anything like that. Sport mode doesn't really do much. A little bit, not a lot. So yeah, it ain't about power. I mean, just like the Civic base, you know, stuff. It ain't about power. It is not about power. It's more about being economical. You know, getting over 30 miles per gallon without a hybrid, that's pretty good actually, if you think about it. Pretty darn good. This is smooth. I mean, going over the bumps and everything's pretty comfortable. Sport tune suspension, I don't know if it does all that much. Does it make it handle better? Maybe. Feels pretty normal to me. So, yeah, nothing crazy with that either. It's a solid economy car, but man, economy cars are now $30,000 is now apparently economy, by the way. I mean, you can still get the LE for like 25, but crazy. If you guys want me to review an LE, let me know. We can do that another time. But yeah, this is smooth. It drives really well. I just, I guess I'm a little bit sticker shocked. Well, it's not one tree. It's like 4 trees. No wonder. No wonder it looks so big and crazy. 4 trees. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, these are supposed to be super affordable cars, and now it's like, is $30,000 really affordable? So what do you guys think about the Corolla XSE? I think it's pretty cool looking, drives well. The power leaves a little bit to be desired. It kind of makes me think, the hybrid doesn't have a ton of power. Maybe go for a Prius instead. But then once you get into the Prius price range, then you're like, you might as well get a Camry. Maybe that's Toyota's evil plan. Get more money, right? Like, we'll make the Corolla expensive and not have crazy amount of power. So then you look at the Prius, and then you realize the Prius is so close in price to a Camry that you go and spend $40,000 on an all-wheel drive Camry. I think it's part of the plan, guys. I think it's part of the plan. So, let me know your thoughts on the Corolla here and Toyota's potential scheming to get you to go up market. That's all.